Hey guys, you can see we've been hauling bales. It's about 6 o'clock in the morning. I got that hauled yesterday. I'll show some of the grass. That doesn't show it very much. Anyhow, the wind's picking up. The wind blew like crazy yesterday, so you couldn't even take a video of anything. So, but I wanted to get done yesterday, but it didn't happen. We hauled hay till about 10:30 last night. It's hard. You can load them in the dark, but unloading them and placing them in the dark is pretty tough. We have a 8-bale bale wagon for hauling rounds, and it is slick. Like you're fast. Like you can haul 500 bales a day pretty easy with it. But the only problem is I was short of tractor power, and it takes more time, but I like to place them in single file rows so they're not touching. With the bale wagon, you haul 8 at a time, and like I said, it doesn't make sense, but 8 at a time, you can beat that semi, and you can make lap after lap after lap. And oh, it's a little saying my memory's full on the map. Anyhow, but you can make lap after lap after lap, and you can haul way more. But when you're trying to put the bales so they don't touch, then it doesn't work. But if I had another tractor, I would have had the boys take turns hauling the bales in. They could have taken turns hauling the bales in, and then I would have just placed them. And when they're far away, it's easy to keep up doing that. But I'll tell you, when they get hauling close, you physically can't place 8 bales in the time it takes them to go and bring 8 bales back. But the way it is right now, it takes about an hour and a half. By the time you load the truck, bring it back, and unload it and everything, that cycle takes about an hour and a half a load, and that's just hauling it off the field. But one day I will get a mount or a GoPro or some of those tent glasses, but for right now you get to just get motion sickness while I pass you back from hand to hand while trying to put these bales here. One thing about it is I don't have a drone, so you guys will only get to see how crappy my rows look from here. You won't get to see a bird's eye view and see how wiggly they get. The hay yard here is so rough and bumpy, but because it's a dry pivot corner, you can't even smooth it out. I tried using the leveler in it, and the leveler just dances on the top of the ground and doesn't do nothing. I know you can see the tracks there. Anyhow, if the wind went down, I'd take you outside and you could see how that sand is breaking down. It's so hard, you can't, like I said, you can't even move it with the leveler. But after hauling 400 bales of hay or whatever I've got done so far across it, it just turns into powder. So Sniper's doing good. Sniper does ride in the buddy seat with me. Yesterday he didn't I figured out, I did my conversion, we were about 30, oh man, I had it all figured out last night. I think we were 34 degrees Celsius, and I think that's 92 or 93 degrees Fahrenheit. And so, and the AC could barely keep up in this tractor. So I didn't bring Sniper with me. But when I grouped the bales, I brought Sniper, and Sniper just slept on the buddy seat, and I'd have to put my leg over closer to the buddy seat, and so that he could lay his head on my leg, and it was kind of fun. I teased Wyatt that his name's not Sniper, he's the good Wyatt, but Wyatt's got a pretty good sense of humor, so he found the ha-ha on that, not quite as much insult. But Jessica played with him yesterday. She's allergic, but she took him out and played in the backyard, and then a couple of times. And well, seeing as I'm not getting much accomplished trying to hold this phone, I will, I think in half an hour I'll have some helpers. I told them they didn't need to bother coming out yet until I got the truck unloaded. So in half an hour I'll bring you back out, and maybe I'll have one of them shoot a little bit of us loading or something. Like I said, I wanted to get some shots of and have one of the boys take video of us loading, but it was so windy you can't stand outside of a piece of equipment because you can't, all you hear is wind. So anyhow, see you guys in a bit. Well guys, it's about 6 hours from when I talked to you last. You'll notice that I have a old left-hand forward reverser in my hand, and I've got a brand new one on the tractor. So, old one. Here, I'll have someone help me. Here, Ty. Put the chains back in there, please. Okay. Here, you're gonna film me for a sec here. Okay. So, on this reverser, when you put it in park, it's up like that. When you take it out of park, you go up, and then you should be able to go forward and reverse. But when I got back across the field this side, I couldn't do either. All I could do was go into park, so I could not get the tractor out of park. You pull out, there was nothing there. So I went to my local New Holland dealership, and the service manager asked me if I could just drive the tractor in. So I'll pause for effect because some of you would have already thought about it. You can't get the tractor out of park, but the service manager asked if you could drive the tractor in. So as you can tell, we did not bring the tractor in, and we did not have a serviceman come out. We drove an hour and some away and found a part. Our local guys wanted us to order it from Regina and be here tomorrow, and I said I need to haul bales today. And when I found out there was 1 hour and some away, I said I'll drive there. Like, oh, are you sure we can get it there Regina tomorrow? So we went and got it. So the new one is in. This old one is a $400 piece of garbage now. So we'll throw it in the garbage, but we're gonna go eat lunch and we'll come back and haul some bales. So see you in a bit. We're back in business now. We had our lunch break. Jessica made us some tacos, so we are ready to give her now. Boys were with me. Ty's running the camera for me. The AC's not working in the cab over, so Wyatt's out walking, seeing if he can find any rocks to pick. So we're just trying to get these bales hauled off. So forward reverser handle's working like it's supposed to, so that part's good.
bale single file so they don't freeze together.
Yeah, Ty and Wyatt do not like bales that are frozen together. It makes them very sad. And it's amazing. I think 2 years ago we had some bales, I think it was second cut, Ty?
Yep.
Some second cut bales that, for whatever makeup, they were drier, or I don't know what happened, but we didn't have a lot of moisture, but everywhere they were just basically dairy quality, phenomenal hay, and everywhere they touched, they rotted. And then when we brought those out at cabin time thinking we had this gorgeous hay, and we were breaking strings like crazy because you'd lift up one bale and the other one would break all the strings off, and then after it thawed out, we had a big rotten strip on each one. And like I said, we've always had bales touch each other and not be the end of the world until until the bales have had a birthday. It's not usually too bad, but for some reason, like I said, a couple of years back, it was really bad. So we made a decision that even though it took longer, we would just single row them. As you guys can feel, or I guess not feel, but see, I wasn't lying about the lumps and bumps. Those molehills, they get hard in this dry ground. There's no smoothing them out. And I don't think I could have got, even the disc would have just bounced on top of the ground. It wouldn't have done anything. So we'll have to get a grader or a blade in next spring, I guess, and work harder at it. But that means we have another year of beating the heck out of the loader tractor every time we go in and out to get bales. That's good right now, Ty. We'll bring the guys back a little later. Well, we just got 2 more bales to put on after these 2, and this is our last load. And then first cut at the home place here of mine is done. As you can see by the hay on the outside of the tractor, it is ready for a drink of water and ready for us to quit driving on it. Loaded. Ty's in the semi right now. Wyatt's doing a little videoing. Get out of our way, and we'll carry the last bale out in the field into the hay yard. Water ordered so we can start the pivot up. I was gonna order water for this morning, and I couldn't. I got a new phone, and I didn't update my stuff to the cloud, or however that works, so I didn't have the phone number of the ditch rider. So I didn't get it done yesterday, and you can only order water between 8 and 5 in a weekday. So I didn't order water till today. So in the morning I'll start the pivot up. So, but we'll let you see the stack when we're done. So see you in a bit. Well, the peas are getting sprayed today. Well, first cut from here at home is all put away, and it did just fine yield wise for the year we've had, but just as a comparison, this gap in here should have 4 rows of bales comparative to what last year was. So my hope was that it would at least have 2 more rows, but you can't make hay be there that's not there. So anyhow, you can still hear the airplane behind us. It's across the road now over at Dad's. But like I said, I'm not upset, that a little disappointed that we didn't get more hay, but like I said, when it's considered how dry it was, that nothing grew until we watered, I am fine with that. And like I said, there'll be water will be on there in the morning, so get my hand in the way. So anyhow, be sure to comment, rate, and subscribe. And if you get a chance, check out Jake Ziegler's channel. And if you're not a corn and soybean guy, you'll find it really interesting. And if you are, you'll still find it interesting. So take care, and we'll see you later.